Hello, it's Aliza Bloom Robinson here, live with Aliza. Popping in this morning. It's morning here. Well, actually, it's noon here in Arizona. Just to speak a little bit about resistance and acceptance. I posted a blog this morning, and it was all about resistance. And there's a line that I use often, and it's in my book, Falling into Ease, of course, the book Falling into Ease. And it says that resistance to what is causes suffering. So think about that. Resistance to what is causes your suffering. Resistance to what is causes suffering. It might mess with your head a little bit here, but I want you to really stick with me, because what we resist, when we fight against what is, we put ourselves in this struggle point. We put ourselves, any resistance causes tightness, causes constricting. Anytime we're constricted or we're tight, then we're really basically struggling or we're suffering. So what's the opposite of resistance? Well, non-resistance, obviously, but what about acceptance? And I think talking about acceptance right now is a really important topic to bring up. So I see Susan and Sandra and Leah, thank you for being here. Yes, suffering is in the resistance, 100%. It absolutely is. So the flip side is acceptance. And I have a line in my book here I want to read to you, because I just think it's filled with such brilliance, actually. It says a word about acceptance. Acceptance is not the same as condoning or supporting. It is a simple yet powerful principle that eliminates the resistance to a thing that is. Accepting is the first step in spiritual growth. So what I want to talk to you today about is not so much accepting what's in the outer world, right? That's a big part of it, but really first and foremost, accepting what's inside of us. So if you are one who is still suffering, who is still struggling, who is still feeling like our foundation got so rocked this past week, just accept. Drop the resistance to what you're feeling. It's not about trying to make it go away. It's not about, like join in and get on board before you're ready. It's about really feeling what's coming up, because in my work and in the spiritual waking of the planet, this is a prime moment for deep, deep healing, because we have this stuff within us, right? The resistance, we have the anger, we have the fear, we have the disillusionment, we have the despair within us. And as we accept it, as we drop resistance to what is, that it is there, as we drop the resistance, like trying to make it go away, which I know many of you are not doing right now, it is opening the space to really dive deep into our souls, into the core of our being, and pull out that core, pull out that seed, that germ of whatever it is, the anger, the fear, the hate, the racism, the bigotry, all of this stuff, to pull it out of our own selves, to look at it, to bring it to the light. And once we've done that, and we do that by feeling those emotions, by really feeling it, once we've done that and brought it into the light, then there's a way to transcend it. There's a way to allow our heartbreak to break even more fully open, to discover more love, to discover a deeper core within us, a core purpose or a passion or an action even. But what I'm here to say, and what I'm here to share, and what I'm here to tell you and support you with, is dive into that distress. Dive into it. It feels counterintuitive, but dive into it, because as you move into it, it will burn in you, it will crash around in you, it will pull you, it will stretch you, it'll put you in places you've never even wanted to be. And yet when you come through the other side, what you'll find is clarity. What you'll find is ease. What you'll find is a very, very clear and clean impulse to take action. Not as a reaction, but as a response. And that That is the action that's going to change this planet. That is the action that's going to change our world. But do the work. Do the work first. Do the work. Dive in deep. That's my superpower. That's what I hold space for you to do. I can hold you and witness you in all of it, in the despair and the disappointment and the depression and the ugly, ugly, ugly hate and rage that is being triggered, in order to dive even deeper and find a truer place, a place of pure essence, a place of pure soul, a place of pure love. Now, I don't do a lot of one-on-one clients, but right now I'm opening up space, and what I would love to do is gather a group. I don't want to gather a little group. Erase that. Stop, stop, stop. I would love to gather a great big group. A great big group. I would love to open up this possibility of spending some time together to really dive in, do the work, feel the pain, and come through it in a whole new way, a whole new awakened way, a whole new empowered way. And what I would love for you to do is to take it into your own heart. Is it time to drop the resistance? Is it time to move into a more awakened self and world? And if so, are you a part of it? And if you want to be a part of it, join me. Comment below and I'll contact you, or contact me personally and I'll put you in the group. I'll put you in this group. And this group is going to be just a deep dive. It's going to be first and foremost holding space for whatever is, and then a deep dive into the pain, actually. I know that might scare some of you, but some of you, it's actually quite liberating once you're willing to do it. A deep dive in a really super safe container to come out open and free. If you're with me, push the like button. Let me see some hearts. I know there's a few of you who are watching live. I'm not sure exactly who's here today. So, or if you don't, right? Push some likes. Let me see if you're still here. I would love to know that you are. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. I have a little button in front of my way. There we go. There we go. So take a breath. Take a breath. Resistance is what causes suffering. Resistance to what is what causes suffering. Resistance for many of us to our new president. Resistance to many of us to the bullying. That's just my simple word for all that's happening all over the place. Resistance to what is what causes suffering. Drop the resistance. Feel the emotion. Feel the pain. Feel the rage. There's a lot of rage active. Feel the rage. I remember when I did my my initiation work, my deep dive work, and rage came up in me. It terrified me. Oh my gosh, I had no idea I carried that rage in my consciousness and my being. Let this, whatever we're experiencing on the planet right now, let this, allow that to be activated in you, to burn it out. Once it's burned out, then you have clarity. Let me support you. Comment below, contact me. We're in this together. We do not have to do this alone. In fact, we can't do it alone. This is a worldwide moment. Join me. You'll be so happy that you did. So comment below. Let me know that you're in. Contact me personally. And that's it for right now. So much love. Bye-bye. Mwah.